Hey everyone, this is Cool Kid, and I'm doing another one of my chapter reviews. Not of Attack on Titan. No, we're doing One Piece. Yeah, One Piece. More specifically, One Piece chapter 981. Oh wow, that's like 19 chapters away from chapter 1000. God, man. Series has been going on long, but I'm reviewing One Piece specifically for two reasons. One, I got myself a One Piece wall scroll because I did have another One Piece wall scroll, but it was smaller than my other ones, and in the sense that the hooks wouldn't match, and I lost its hook. So, and two is One Piece is coming onto Netflix. I'm not talking about the live action series. The series is coming on Netflix, and if I time this right, this chapter review will come out when it comes out, or at least in the U.S. Because knowing my luck, if you probably live in freaking Europe or Japan, you probably had the series for like, I don't know, the last year and a half, and I'm jealous as all hell. But yeah, I can at least confirm that for America and Canada, we are getting the One Piece anime on Netflix, and it'll go from the East Blue Saga to Alabasta. So that's like roughly, I would say, 130 episodes. I'm not sure off the top of my head. If I get it wrong, I'll put it down in post. But, since I don't usually talk about One Piece, I guess I'll just, say what happened during last chapter to, catch things up. Let's see. Last chapter, Luffy and Zoro were getting their ass kicked by Apoo. Kid saw him, thinking... he looked at him, and since he was the traitor, he went for a Punk Gibson, and that's where the last chapter ended. Now the chapter starts off with Kid continuing his giant arm punch against Apoo, and the Beast Pirates are like, they figure it out. They're like, wait a minute, that guy right there, with the giant metal arm that looks like that just a bunch of scrap metal just came to form it apart. I think it's not one of us. Yeah, I think it's Captain Kidd, which, okay, to be kind of fair, I mean, I've wondered this. It's like, maybe, the guy with the kind of a metal arm, because I mean the thing about Kid is since during the since after the time skip he got his freaking I think it's his left arm got cut off by Shanks, so now he's got this metal arm always attached to him, and it's pretty distinct, but I mean, hey, I guess there's other people with prosthetics. So, to be fair, Queen has a prosthetic arm, so it could just be... It could just be that, and we even get Queen being like, what? I thought things were fine in the Odin prison, which it's kind of weird since last chapter he wasn't... Stay. Can't you just stay still? Okay. Where was I? But yeah, it's kind of weird since Queen in last chapter didn't really look worried when Luffy arrived there. He was like, Baba Nuki lied to me. But now in this chapter, he's like, what the hell's going on? I thought everything was fine in the Udon prison. Which, that's just really weird. Wait a minute, didn't like, wait, never mind. But, back to the chapter. Freaking, it's like, man, the joining alliance, that was a plot. I should have figured out you were working for Kaido the entire time. And, Apoo says something that I think not just me, but a lot of people who read, oh my god, you're just going to get in the way. Look, I'll put you up there. Okay, where was I? But, a lot of people are going to be, looking into this on probably the current alliances. But Apoo just says, you really thought just teaming up us would even take one of the Yonko? I mean, open your eyes. Let me tell you a little secret. Pirate alliances don't have happy endings. Which just kind of states two things. One, something we kind of already knew is the Yonko power themselves are really powerful. You just don't want to mess with them. And two, pirate alliances don't have happy endings, which that's the thing I'm so kind of fixated on because, one, we obviously know the Kaido and Big Bomb Pirates alliance is obviously going to fail. And this goes up to question with, I guess, the current alliance with Law and Luffy. I mean, I know Law earlier in the arc, just straight up, I guess, dished he said, what, screw it, the alliance is over. But, he's back with working with Luffy, so I have no clue what's really up with that. But hey, I mean, maybe, but I don't know. We'll just have to see with that. And let's see, Apoo goes for another attack, and let's see, we got some of Kaido's crew in there, and they're like, "What, Queen? They're kind of strong. How are we supposed to keep them alive when they're that strong?" And Queen's like, "Well, just kill them." So yeah, pretty much the other gifters are like, "Oh yeah, we could do it. We could go against them." Then a giant figure falls down, and we find out that it's one of the numbers. I believe its name is, it's Hachi, which, to be honest, from the silhouettes of the numbers that we saw, I would expect them to look kind of more devilish, or something around the lines, but he honestly kind of looks like just I guess a regular giant with the horns. But if it's anything, Kid doesn't mention that he might even be bigger than a giant, so maybe they're a lot bigger than they look. Let's see, someone tries to go in for the kill shot for Kid. Luffy blocks, and he's like, "Hey, you gotta keep it up with me, Jackie." And he's like, "Man, Kid, you're making a real mess of things." And like Zoro's like, "Luffy, you're the one to talk." And you got Kid's like, "Oh, great, that's coming from you." And I love freaking Killer's, I guess, expression, or it's just his thought bubble. He's like thinking, "Oh my god, these guys are all just ridiculous." Ridiculous. Apoo goes in for another attack, another one of his "check it out." Killer tells them to cover their ears, and Luffy Zoro and Kid do, and nothing happens. Wow, nothing happens, and we find out that from at least what Killer says, his attacks only reach you if you necessarily hear them. As long as you can hear them, they cannot be avoided. So I do find that interesting, and I wonder how the heck did Killer know about that? That's really kind of weird, and and that is just very strange coming from. Well, to be fair, Killer out of Kid's crew is probably the smartest and level head out of all of them. So I don't know. He probably thought, I can figure. I guess covering your ears, that would make sense. So there's that, and for some reason there's just some, I don't know. I guess a random member of Kaido's crew, and he's like, oh man, there's just a lot of these supernovas around here. Hey, you know Killer right there? I heard he ate one of the bad smile fruits, and now he's a pleasure, which this is kind of a little contrived, and Killer gets this, I guess, little flash with Orochi, and Orochi's like, eat this, and you'll have a chance to save your captain. So obviously, Killer's kind of, well, okay. To be fair, why do people just keep listening to like Orochi? Because so far in this story, freaking Orochi has kind of been, double crossing that anyone who listened to him at this point is just really, really weird. But then we go, I guess, higher up to the, let's say, the castle, and we see who's who. Who? I couldn't wait to make that joke, but yeah, who's who? He's up there, and he sees, it's like, oh man, those udon escapees, they're making a mess, and from the looks of it, we got, I guess, I don't know, I guess his old crew, because I believe 2 or 3 chapters, I think was it? Yeah, I think it was last wait. Actually, I think it was last chapter or the chapter before that, we find out that Usu and Sasaki were used to be, captains of their own crew, but, later joined Kaido's crew. That obviously goes to Trick as well. So, I would presume Sasaki and X-Drake, kind of, I guess, command, like, I guess they're, crews still in some capacity, but one of his crew members says, maybe we should go after them. This could be a big win for us, but who's like, don't worry about it. Right now we need to focus on searching for Yamato. Getting him would be a way bigger a wind, and who says, well, Queen, did Queen say he wanted to wipe one of us out? Well, that makes 2 of us. So, yeah, there's a couple of important things going on with here is that, I was actually thinking, a couple chapters ago where they were talking about, if you find Yamato, you get to fight one of the calamities. I kind of thought that, it was going to be Jack or King that, they were theoretically wanting to fight, but at least from who's perspective, you might want to actually go after Queen, since from the looks of it, I mean, Queen might even have some, I guess, beef with the Flying Six. So that's pretty interesting. While we're looking at it, then we go to I guess Big Mom and the silhouette, and she's telling that she got in touch with the crew. Her crew, the ship's in good shape. They should be here. And I don't know. I guess some informant or something's like, strange. There's no sign of a ship out at the port. And and she's like, port? What port? So that's kind of weird, because I don't know why, but they didn't even know about the ports. Why did they wait? Because when they were flying off from King to now to the Fire Festival, that was like at least more than a week. So they've been standing at their ship for almost a week. So it's kind of weird that Big Mom just didn't contact them at all until now. So that's really weird. Now then we go to with Ganemon's group, and they're leading the Eastern Army. And it's mentioned that he's planning to actually kind of split their forces in half, where one side will, completely go all the way around the island, while the other will, go into the skull. So to kind of have I don't know what you call it, a pincer point, kind of an attack. But one of the things that they kind of did not expect was, the thing is, the map was outdated, and there has been some revelation. So there is now from what it looks like, with let's see, a beautiful watering home against a long bridge with a clear view of a brothel, which we do find out later that Black Maria is in control of the brothel. So I guess she's basically like the Stussy, but for, I don't know, for the Kaido's crew, I guess so. But Sanji's like, whoa, man, whoa, oh my god, there's a brothel. I gotta get in right now. I gotta get in there. And he's like, dude, man, Sanji, I know you're, I guess, dude, man, sometimes I think he's a little, too thirsty. And I mean, Sanji, we're in freaking war, and you're doing this shit. But let's see. Some looks like very much the other Straw Hats that are they're like, oh yeah, we're going to go, and we're going to go and we'll form a team to search for Nosuke, and they tell him, okay, Neon, we know you're worried about him. Don't worry about it. We will try to help finding him. While you can do that, you can focus on the upcoming battle. And then Sanji comes out, the Raffle being like, There's no women there. Just thought. And Kanemon's like, well, there's no women. There has to be no men. And the narrator, I guess, comes in with it being like the brothel because of Luffy causing chaos in the front. It was nearly dropping empty, and let's see, Akamemon and his group just goes ahead crossing the bridge, and then a silhouette of a silhouette of Big Mom's like, what the heck is all this ruckus? And Kameon's like, everyone, get in the water right now, which I think it's kind of weird even Kanemon's doing that, which the thing is he shouldn't be, because he's a devil fruit user, remember? So for him to even consider doing that, either, I don't know, one or two things. I don't know, one, some random samurai is just like, I don't know, probably holding him, or two, the water must be, I don't know, pretty shallow. So so everyone just gets off the bridge quick and nearly, except for the tank, man. I mean, it's pretty hard to get a tank off the bridge, and then we get Chopper, then we get Big Mom. So I know everyone's going to be excited for what's going to happen next. Well, the thing is, I know people are going to kind of be mad with being like, oh yeah, Big Mom sees Chopper, and she's going to get her memories back, or amnesia, or go on the good guy's side or something. I don't think that's really going to happen. I'm sure, because I do remember back, I don't know how many chapters ago was that, when she got her memories back and she was like, oh my god, all this stuff that I did, I hated it. So, obviously, if anything, I think Big Mom might be going on the offensive against Chopper, but hey, I could be wrong. But then we go to outside of Wano, where the waterfall, and we got basically, I guess the Big Mom crew, just going up, and everyone kind of just being kind of surprised about, like, what they're working with the Beast Pirates. This isn't the same thing that they're doing. What will Mama do? Let me see. Pretty much everyone is surprised, and they're like, well, the only thing we need to worry about is taking down the Straw Hats. We need to take them out right now. That's the reason we came here. And oh, look, everyone's most hated character out, the Big Mom Pirates. Flump Pay. Yeah, I totally did not forget her name, and if I did, that's how much I hate her for. Yeah. But she's like, oh, more importantly, I want Kaido-sama to get to like me. So, obviously, just, I guess, more reason why I gotta feel to the fire of, hey, who hates Flampe? I do, and I cannot wait for... Oh man, wait. Oh my god, no. I just thought of this scene in my head. I thought freaking just Kaido, but bam! Just... Flampe. Man, but, let's see, the Big Bump crew gets up on top of the waterfall. They're in the Wano, and they see, like, what's that thing? Something flying. Is that King? Wait, no, it's him. It's Marco. And, Marco comes in, swoops in, and bam! If I have figurative showing, imagine if, this guy right here came on top of the waterfall and bam! All the way down. Man, I've been hitting my plush a lot, but Marco just knocks them down. They're falling down again, man. I'm sorry to anyone that thought maybe some of the Big Mom pirates like Smoothie or some of the others were going to do something cool. I think this pretty much puts down in stone that they're not. Yeah, so let's see. Marco says, "Well, next time you make a top off here, this age will surely change." And we get looks onto another ship, and we got let's see, I guess the lower job, we see a lower job Neko Mushi, and then we see, I guess, a person that probably is Izo, just only I guess they only see their lower face, and that's where basically the chapter ends. So my God, freaking Marco is back, and I mean, okay, I'm going to be honest, I was kind of dubious since, Marco was insistent, being I know Weevil's going to come here, and I need to be here in case I stop them. So that was just a thought I was going through. I don't know. I did have the feeling, at least Izo, and I did have the feeling that Izo and a couple of other of the Whitebeard pirates are going to come in. I still think there's a couple of more. Let me think. Maybe Jozu, Vista. Oh wait, I thought of something really cool. Okay, what if Neko Mamushi brought all the commanders of the Whitebeard pirates, except for the ones that are dead. God bless their soul. But honestly, that would be pretty cool. And Marco's whole line of this age of ours will change by the time you come up here. I think that's, just an insane move that really, with these kind of just, big wars that are happening, because with the war with Marineford, or War of the Best, or whatever it was called, Marineford, the events that happened there kind of literally, changed and shaken because of Blackbeard. And I think this is just basically saying that by the end of Wano, there are indeed going to be significant changes to the outlook of the world, and especially already outside of the world, since the Shichibukai system is, completely collapsed. All of them have bounties now. So, not just in Wano, but the rest of the world is kind of changing, even with the disappearance of Fifi and Sabo. And, what's going to happen to them? Who knows? Let me look. Any other notable, cool things from the chapter I want to talk about in the future? yeah, Chopper and Big Mom. Uh, uh, let's see. I don't know. So let's see if there's anything. I mean, I could talk about that, but I don't. I mean, I think that's going to start a fight or not. Oh yeah, the big thing with Yamato. Now that was like what was it, a chapter or two? Yeah, yeah. Yamato, Kaido's son, which I don't know if I'll ever make another One Piece video about this kind of stuff. So I'll just talk about it here. But the thing is Yamato, because there's either kind of two ways you could spin it to him. He's kind of just so freak show strong that it's really tough just to bring him in, or that he's kind of just weak, but he's so good at just hiding, so it's really hard to find him. So either way, Yamato's kind of a tough one to find, and especially that, I mean, both, especially since Who's Who and Sasaki are both looking at him, and I really do think, in my personal opinion, this is going to eventually lead into a fight with one of the calamities. I think it's most likely Queen from these upcoming chapters. I just could see that, because I could see them going fighting one of the calamities. Are they going to take them out? Maybe not. Let's see, I guess Luffy, Zoro, Kid Killer got keep going and taking down Apoo, which I mean, some of you might say, oh, Apoo's done for. They just gotta do this. Yeah, and they should be perfectly fine. But I think there's more to tell about Apoo, because even just doing that, you still gotta stop and think. He's a supernova, and I like to think the supernova are like, I don't know, kind of in the same general ballpark. They might not necessarily be. They might not necessarily, have equal strength, but they're somewhere, just around the same strength, not equal, but around the same. So I don't think it's going to be that easy just to take Apoo, but I mean, Hawkins got, freaking off screen, so I know people are not going to like it. There's the numbers, which I don't know. I'm having a feeling like, especially from what we saw them from this chapter, they just might be like, you know how in a usual arc you'll get father soldiers. Well, they're like in between. They're in between. An opponent that can actually give a fight and fodder. So I think there'll be some there in between. So I don't know, maybe someone weaker could get them a fight. I don't know. I have a feeling about that, and I guess that's really it for to discuss. I mean, God, I think this is probably one of my favorite chapters I've read of One Piece. Probably one of my. I think it's probably one of my more favorite ones. I don't think I read a chapter this good since the Owen flashback. The Owen flashback was really good. I do kind of regret not reviewing the Oden flashback stuff, but I mean, if it's good anything, One Piece chapter is coming out next week. Unless if I get late with this review. Never mind. But yeah, that's at least good that we're getting One Piece chapters. At least there's no more delays. No more delays, you know? But, yeah, I don't know what I should say. I don't know. Whenever, I guess, can't wait whenever, I don't know. I guess, Sanji gets a fight. Maybe Kameon. What the hell can I say his name? Oh my god. But, yeah, just can't wait for the other stuff. So I'm really, really excited for whatever happens next chapter. I don't know, anything else cool. I'll see you in the next piece of One Piece. Yes, I just took that from the terrible 4Kids dub. Oh my god. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll start reviewing One Piece chapters weekly. I like One Piece, but, I don't know. I don't think I'm that fast enough where I could be like, I don't know if I'm fast enough where I could be like, I don't know, Sunday comes out, chapter comes out, read it, I don't know, and then like an hour later, film myself, and then, I don't know, take time out of my place to edit, edit the video, then post it, and it'll be done by, I don't know, towards late to the end of the day. I don't know if I could be able to do that, but hey, maybe if I really believed, if I could believe, it is maybe possible. See you guys later next time. Bye. Kid just punching up.